Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and the road to the Final Four is within one victory, and now we face Tennessee, the number 7 seed in our bracket, and we are the number 4 seed, 1 win away from a return here, and we have had quite the season. How about the defense being played in the NCAA tournament this season? I mean, we are just playing amazing basketball. I have zero complaints about this team. We've beaten teams inside, we've beaten teams outside, and now we are 1 win away of returning to the round we lost in last year in the Final Four. So let's see if we can get back there as we do win the tip-off. And here is Johnson. He's probably energized. His first trip to the Final Four is on the line, as here he is on the first possession. He's got a big man matched up against him. He's going to pass inside, though, to Macklin and misses the baby hook. And that is the first shot of the game missed by LBSU. Let's check in on Tennessee on the offensive end. Here's a pass inside and a foul on Solomon Teixeira. It's an and one. Pete Mann, he is their leading scorer going into this game. Is now here we are back on offense. There's AJ Jenkins. Steve Jenkins. I don't know why I say AJ. He gets going with the three from the corner. And now here's a missed three. Offensive rebound. Josie McKay. Good defense being played by him. And now here is Johnson the other way. Step back. Let's see what he does. Working it out. A trailer behind him. It's Macklin. It's a three. It's 6-3 here for Long Beach State. So here's a drive inside. It's Macklin. He gets the layup in traffic. And that's an 8-0 run here to start out this game, as Tennessee works their way back now to a 2-point game. Here is Steve Jenkins on the inside. He gets the foul call on Jamal Robertson, and he goes to the free throw line and hits both free throws. Here's Macklin with a deep three, and it's knocked down. 13-6 here. Macklin's got 8. So 13-6 game now. Here is Justin Johnson. Great block that time, and it gets into the offensive player's face as well. And look at this. Defense turns into offense. 15-6 lead here for Long Beach. It looks like this team is on a mission. So here's Tennessee. Missed 3 this time. Offensive rebound by Mann and put up and in. And he is a 6'8" junior. He is their best rated player on their team. Led their team with 20 points per game this season. And he is going to have to be a catalyst in order for them to get to the Final Four. So here's a deep three taken this time by Tennessee in the corner. And now it's back to a 4-point game here. As here's Nick Miles, 5'8", into the game. He gets the pick all the way to the basket. Nobody stops him. I'm surprised. 5'8", you got to stop him. He's not going to make many of those in traffic. So 19-15. Tennessee is keeping this close so far. Here's a 3-point shot taken by Nick Miles. And he is so good. I think in the tournament, he is shooting over 70% from 3-point land. And now Tennessee answers that after a bucket inside. But LBSU isn't going away. It's 24-17 here, 6 minutes to go in the first half. Here's a missed shot, rebound by Macklin. Here's Miles. He's going to push it up the court, but nobody leaves him. You can't do that. He's going to knock that down every single time. 27-17 now, and this lead is up to double digits already. Here's a rebound by Miles, pushing it up. He's looking for Macklin more than likely. Macklin's been hot. He's going to take it and shoot it, and it's good. 30-17. Macklin's got 11 here in the first half, 4 of 9 from the field. And now we're just starting to run them out of the gym. You can already see Tennessee is not doing a good job of keeping up with our offense. Here's Johnson from 3. It's up to a 14-point game. We're shooting 61% from the field to their 39. And now here's Tennessee trying to get back into this one. That's a nice pass inside, and it's good. And now it's back to a 12-point lead. 3-point shot taken and missed. And here we go the other way. Here's Carrier Walker. He has it on the wing. It looks like he's going to look for Johnson. Johnson, pump fake. He's looking for Caesar on the inside, who calls for the ball. Double team for a second. Back out to Johnson. And look at this, the 2-man game. William Caesar, hook shot. It's good. And the senior really does make a huge difference this year, especially when he does spell Solomon Teixeira off the bench. He's been excellent on offense and defense this year. He really, in his first 3 years, was very good on defense. This year, you can really see the change in his game on the offensive side of the court. So 12-point game here with 10 seconds left. Here's Johnson pushing up the court, working it around. McKay inside 2. Carrier, he takes the shot, and it is off. So Tennessee does erase about a 16-point deficit back down to 12. And that's how this one goes into halftime. But it looks like Tennessee cannot keep up. So you can see right here the game did actually freeze. This game does that quite often. You know, last episode it did that at the end of the game. And now, so we have to kind of get it back to halftime. I don't want to play a full game here. So we kind of give them a little leeway. We do use the game cast and we get it back to halftime. But this time it's a 4-point game. But I'm not really worried because the way we played in the first half, we definitely can play that way in the second half, even after a simcast. So here, 60-53 after the three from Justin Johnson. Good defense and a wild shot by Tennessee. Here comes LBSU the other way. Here is Steve Jenkins getting to the basket and does draw the foul on Baker. And now Steve Jenkins goes to the free throw line. Now, I never even noticed that Steve Jenkins is shooting 96% from the free throw line this season. I mean, that is incredible. I should have been shooting late game free throws with him instead of Macklin. But here's a block shot this time. Here is Justin Johnson on the defensive end. So gifted. Here's Macklin. He runs to the corner and just shoots it up. 12-point game here for LBSU. Like I said, we were up by about 16 in the first half, and it looks like we're getting right back to that in the second half. There's a missed shot by William Caesar, though, up to Baker on the opposite end, and he hits the three. Back down to a single-digit lead. So 11 minutes to go here in this game. Here is Baker. He does recover it after a loose ball. Trying to double team him here. Here's Macklin. He does swipe it away. He gets the steal. Going the other way. Macklin. He just stops and shoots from three. And it's good. Macklin is incredible. He is shooting about 60% from three here in the tournament. And now here comes Tennessee the other way after a steal on Macklin. And they get a transition dunk. Is now back down to a 7-point lead. So we can't let our guard down this early. 9 minutes left here to go. Here's Johnson after the pick and gets to an open spot. He shoots that three with so much confidence now. It's a 10-point game. Johnson, another pick to the left side, and that one's off. But offensive rebound to Shera, and he does get fouled. Matthew Cooper sends him to the line. He hits both free throws. Now a 12-point game. 7.5 to go. Here's a fake three-pointer. That time passing it up inside to Solomon to Shera. He gets it to go. 14-point game here. 7 minutes left. Here's Carrier off the bench. Passing it inside. And Solomon to Shera throws it down. Back to a 16-point game. If we would have continued that first game, this would have probably been a 30-point lead. Here is William Caesar. Right place, right time after the loose ball. 18-point lead at that point. So now 5.5 minutes left, looking to close it out. We bring in Nick Miles. Here's Carrier out to the corner. Miles hits the three. 19-point lead at that point. And Nick Miles showing how clutch he is, working it to the corner. Carrier this time. He hits the three. And now Carrier is getting involved once again to the bucket. Another layup. 22-point lead. It looks like we are headed back to the Final Four as we close this game out. Macklin all the way, and they don't stop the ball. I think they were so concerned with a three-point shot there, they just allowed an easy bucket on the inside. And how about 3 minutes left here? Macklin going right back to the senior. One-on-one. Let's see what he does. But he shares the ball out to the perimeter. Justin Johnson from deep. 21-point lead. Now a minute to go. One more time. Macklin in the corner. Knocks it down. And this game is officially out of reach. LBSU will return to the Final Four after last year. We want to get back there. We lost to Kentucky, and Kentucky actually lost a couple of rounds ago. And now they actually lost last round. And Tennessee had a good season. They did beat a couple of higher seeds. Good. I mean, congrats to them for getting this far in the tournament, to be honest. I did not expect them to get this far. But how about LBSU taking care of business, beating the weaker team, and we got it done here in the tournament. Returning to the Final Four is going to be special, not only because we do return, but remember, Arizona was the #1 overall seed, and they have made it also to the Final Four. They will meet us there, and if we win in the Final Four, we could possibly be facing Arizona, a team that we beat twice in the regular season. We could have played them 3 times if we would have made it to the conference championship, but we swept them in a potential finals matchup if we get past the Final Four matchup we have coming up. And like I said, congrats to the Tennessee team. They weren't expected to go this far, especially as a 7 seed. But here we are returning to the Final Four, and who will we face? Louisville. Number 1 seed in their bracket. They are one of the better defensive and offensive teams in the nation. They are definitely that team that's really going to shut you down on defense. You can just see their journey. They blew out Montana State in the first round. Alabama was even held to 57. Clemson was held to 70 points. They lost by 17. And then Purdue, 76. I mean, this is an absolutely amazing team on defense. So we are definitely going to have our work cut out. Their lowest victory was 17 points in this tournament. Their lowest margin of victory, I should say. So here we go. Back to the Final Four. LBSU Louisville. On the other side is Arizona and Auburn. We'll see how this goes. Hit subscribe, hit that like button. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
Yeah. Started from the mud, now you see us going up. Numbers never lie, now you see us blowing up. People used to front, now you see them showing up. So what's up? I've been down and out below. Keep it a buck, I don't always been one up on all of these. They be trying to front for all of these.